So we ran into some weather upon entering Colorado.
Yeah, okay. Driving tip number 23. When driving in weather like this, where it's low visibility, there's a lot of rain, the road conditions are going to be slick. Drive a little slower than you normally would, and be careful due to hydroplaning. Especially on highways where you find grooves where a lot of tires have been. You're going to find water tends to pool there, and you can hydroplane on it very easily. Oh. I'm having trouble overcoming the wind.
Wind?
Good idea. I'm now traveling at half the speed that you normally would on a highway because visibility is reduced to very little, maybe 50 feet. Wind is insane right now. And I am creating my own rooster tail, like a Sea-Doo or something, or a ship at a high speed at sea. I've got all my four-ways on so people know where I am. And then I'm moving slower. I've got all my lights on. By far some of the most dangerous driving conditions ever. These might almost be flash flood conditions.
Shit. Visibility is shot.
Yeah.
I think we should get into the herd. Maybe not the tip of the spear. Holy shit. You're stopped on the highway.
Yeah, I have to pull over. This is too much. Sorry.
No, that's fine. You did the right thing. This is absolutely intense. We're definitely not the only ones stopped.
Nope, truck behind us is stopped.
Oh, we've got a truck right behind us?
Yeah, there's a big semi.
Oh, but they're on the other side of the highway.
We're on the other side of the highway.
Yeah, I'd like a linebacker protecting our back right about now.
You brave souls trying to go.
I wonder how long weather like this tends to last here.
I don't know.
Is this common?
Okay, I'm feeling a break. See, there's some cars in a truck.
Yeah, let's like join a convoy.
They're moving ahead. That guy just came up. Yeah, now we have hail. Okay.
Sounding better.
It's sounding better. We're getting just in the sheet rain. Less haily.
truck may save us.
If I can find a bridge, I'm pulling underneath it.
Like the motorcycle that we saw.
Like the motorcycle that we saw. This flies beyond whatever years you get it. You hear that?
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Oh, that's thumping in here, that's snapping.
Hail?
That's hail.
Hail impacts.
Yeah.
Holy
And the hail is not small.
Oh my god, what kind of impact can these windshields withstand?
I don't want to find out.
It seems like quite a lot so far, thank god. Okay. We're still exposed here.
I'm still super exposed. Let that car go by. I'm gonna find no refuge here.
Oh, this person's not going. Are they talking? What are you doing? He looked afraid. He looked quite worried, the driver of that vehicle.
I understand his feelings.
Yeah, this is some brown pants sphincter tightening experience we've got going on here. If there was a covered rest area, I would vote for it.
That's what I...
Okay, the hail feels like it's abating.
Yeah. The weather feels like it's abating.
We may have come out of it. Things look a little clearer ahead, particularly up and towards the left a bit.
I'm taking off the emergency lights.
Okay, yeah, visibility is improving drastically. We seem to be getting out of it. As you can see, there's a danger in these driving conditions. Other vehicles throwing water up into your windshield. But I see some blue sky ahead, a hint of blue. I don't even remember why I turned the camera on initially.
All right.
I think it was just to document the fact that we found rain. And then, holy God, did that get Rainy McRainerson? Some people still rocking the hazards, the four ways.
Yeah. I think we're good now.
Okay, so that was an experience. Wow. Yeah, that was slightly terrifying, but exciting too, I have to admit. In a way, I'm kind of glad we went through it, because I think it's good to show, and if this kind of information can help somebody else be prepared for something like that, be more prepared, you know, keep people safe, that's great. Hydroplaning, still a concern. As John was explaining earlier, hydroplaning is a concern in these kind of weather conditions. What hydroplaning is when water pools on the road and it results in a loss of traction on the tires, because the tires will actually float above on the water. They'll be on the water but not making full contact with the road, and you're going to lose traction in anywhere between 1 and 4 tires at any given time.
You're going to know when you're hydroplaning, your steering will become very, very, very touchy. The slightest maneuver will send you in a different direction very rapidly. So you have to maintain good control and try not to adjust your course too much unless you have to, and slow down. Slowing you down will put you in contact with the ground again, which will give you good traction again.
Canada's worst driver, eat your heart out. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It's great to be alive. Man, I don't advocate doing unsafe things necessarily, but there's something to be said for, you know.
I kind of feel guilty now for making you clean the windshield at the last
Well, in the interest of, in the spirit of being so glad to be alive, I forgive you. It's okay. I just got a tiny bit wet. I put on a hat and my leather jacket, and went out and did my business, and cleaned the windshield. And look, didn't I do a great job? I prepared it for the onslaught of hail. Wow. That was a crazy thing.
That was crazy. I have never just stopped on the highway.
Yeah.
Pulled over and stopped.
That was scary, because like one of the scariest things about stopping on the highway is that someone coming up on you in low visibility conditions will hit you from behind. That's probably the greatest risk in that situation, I imagine.
Yeah.
But of course
I had all my lights on, my four-ways on, and I pulled over onto the shoulder when I was slowing down.
Yeah,
to reduce the risk of anybody coming from behind and hitting us. And I'm also trying to pay attention to both my rear view mirror, my side view mirror, and the road ahead of me, which was almost impossible anyway.
Yeah. It was just the scary part. The scariest part for me, other than like the hail sounding like it was going to impact through the bloody windshield, was where just all of a sudden visibility dropped to nothing. Like somebody dropped a curtain on the front of the car.
Yeah.
That was crazy. It wasn't like a subtle reduction. It was just bam. Like I could see like 100 meters, and then I could see 0 meters in an instant. That was insane. This is Colorado. If you're wondering where we are.
And I think it's worse. You know, the only way that could have gotten any worse is if it was a tornado.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I was starting to wonder, and the thing was we saw signs that were like, hey, tune into this FM frequency to get like weather updates, and I was making jokes about that, and I have regret. Like I was like, oh, this is my hubris. God is punishing me. And we were pulling out from getting gas, and me, doing the windows. John was saying, "Oh, I really, I really wish we had gotten the weather information."
I was curious about it, right? I mean, it started to rain, and we saw some lightning and thunder.
Yeah,
like,
and we felt the thunder, like boom, and you feel it.
I'm like, I kind of wonder what the weather information would have said. Well, now I know.
It would have been smart. It would have said, "Get off the road." Shelter in place. That's what it. Oh, we're getting a little bit here.
Just rain, sun showers.
Yeah, sun showers. So, well then, okay. I'm gonna remember this the next time I think about complaining about rain. Nothing like embarrassing stuff that we normally experience. So, would you say that was literally like the scariest driving circumstance you've ever been in?
100%.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's been in an accident before. He got clipped in the back corner one time. I was in it. It was his first vehicle. We were going through an intersection, and we kind of got T-boned, clipped on the back end by somebody who was blowing through a red light. And this was scarier than that. Absolutely. I would agree. So subscribe while we're alive. Let's make life worth living, right? Comment below, what was your scariest driving experience and what did you learn from it? Because, we're all about learning and sharing information here. Please let us know.